Good morning. Thank you for joining me for a nutrition class for this Saturday. It's February 3rd already, and as you know, February is National Heart Month, where we acknowledge our cardiovascular and stroke diseases among our community, and we need to take a little step forward and make sure we get ourselves checked and evaluated by our doctors to make sure that we are not at risk. I do want to give a shout out to my mom, who's doing amazing on her journey of heart disease, and I'm really proud of you, Mom, so keep doing the good work. So I found a yummy, delicious, heart-healthy recipe in honor of this month. It's going to be a strawberry chocolate Greek yogurt bark, and it's delicious. It's super low calorie. There's so many things about this recipe that I did like when I found it and prepared it last evening. It's a great option for Valentine's Day coming up. If you want to have it given to your friends and family, I definitely think they're going to enjoy it. It only requires 5 simple, easy ingredients: Greek yogurt, fresh strawberries, mini dark chocolate chips. You can use honey or maple syrup, and a little bit of vanilla extract. When it's your decision to make whether you want to use the maple syrup or use the honey, I chose a maple syrup that's super low in calories, no sugar involved in it, and I elected to make it with this. That's the one thing that I did swap out. And I did choose a Greek yogurt that only had 90 calories, just for dietary reasons. So when you start prepping this recipe out and doing it, you will need to get a cookie sheet that has rims on it. And what I mean by that is, you mostly all know, like this. Because you're gonna pour your yogurt on the bottom first, and you don't want it running off. If you choose to use a silicone sheet, works as well. These would be cute to give as little bark squares as a gift, but the one you don't want to use is a cookie sheet that looks like this, that doesn't have the raised edges, okay? So I just wanted to quickly demonstrate that. So we're going to use a cookie sheet that has the rims, and you are going to line your sheet with some parchment paper, which will make it easier to peel off once your bark has set. So I'm going to go right ahead and start mixing in my ingredients for this dessert. So like I said, you're going to take your yogurt, and you will need to use an entire, this is about 32 ounces. This whole entire thing you are going to use. If you want to be really creative, you could of course use a strawberry with a pink color to it. That would be pretty too for Valentine's Day. But we're doing plain Greek yogurt. So just going to take everything out here. Now I chose to prepare this yesterday, so usually the recipe does say set for 3 hours. If this has been setting since last night, and we just pulled it out before doing this video. So one entire 32 ounce of plain yogurt. I'm then going to pour in my maple syrup, and then my vanilla extract. I'm just going to mix it all together, give it a good toss, as you can see. All right, so I'm just going to mix this up a little bit more, get it all incorporated in there well. And I like this recipe because up to 2 inches of it is only 34 calories. So that's a really, really good option when you need a little bit of something sweet, maybe just a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of fruit. It's ideal to keep your calorie count for the day. So I mixed everything in. I'm going to go ahead and just pour it onto my cookie sheet. Get it all in there. All right. And once it's all in there, oops, a little bit more, I'm going to take my spatula here and simply spread it all out. And this is where having a cookie sheet with rims is what they're talking about. That way your bottom layer won't run out of it and over. So I'm going to evenly do my best just to make sure I have enough covering every angle, and try to make it as even as possible. And once everything is spread out, looking good. Yep. All right, I think that looks good. We're just gonna go ahead and start putting the fruit topping. So turn these edges over just a little bit, make it center. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start putting my fruit topping. You can, if you don't wanna have strawberries, you can swap out and use perhaps raspberries, blueberries, whatever, blackberries, whatever you prefer. It's totally up to you what you like to eat. And you're just gonna put them all throughout the first layer. And I just thinly sliced my strawberries. I did nothing really fancy with it. Just nice thin slices. All right, and finally, we are going to do our mini chocolate chips, and these are dark chocolate chips. And you're just gonna spread them all throughout. And they're gonna give that nice little bite of sweetness that goes well with strawberries, as we know. Just put them all over. This recipe took me less than 10 minutes to even pull together. Really cheap at the grocery store, didn't really cost a lot of money to purchase. And you're gonna get about 32 squares out of this one particular dessert. So here it is prepped and ready to go. It's your yogurt mixed with the vanilla and honey or maple syrup, your thinly sliced fruit on top, and then your mini chocolate chips. You spread it all over, and you're gonna put this in your freezer for 3 hours, or if you want to do overnight like we did, which we had that already done, and your end result is gonna look just like this. And this is our yogurt here. We have it, as you can see, we took away the parchment paper. It's nice and firm. It is really like a bar. So you may want to just cut these squares opposed to breaking them, but I will try to break a little section off here. As you can see, I just got a corner, but you can break these into little pieces, or we're gonna actually cut these into more little squares so they're easier to serve. But here you go. This is your heart-healthy strawberry chocolate Greek yogurt bark. It took less than 10 minutes to prepare, and it was overnight. Please give this one a try. Let me know what you guys substituted things with and how you liked it. So again, have a great rest of your day. Thank you for joining me as always, and do take care. Bye for now.